So listen everyone, today we are looking at one of my favorite items, LED lights, especially the portable ones and magnetic ones. If you have been following me on my channel and watching my videos, you know for sure how much I love using magnetic LED lights because I can bring them anywhere I go. No matter where I'm shooting, I could just slap them on like any metal surface and they'll stick on it. This time, I got some from SmallRig, and this is the SmallRig RM75. Let's open up and see what it's about. So they come in this white box, which is pretty clean cut. You know, very Apple-C feel to it, to be honest. Cool. So with the box, it is apparently 412 grams. I don't have a scale, so I haven't really weighed this, but it feels pretty light. Wow, there we go. There's this like plastic that comes with it, but it always sticks to like the box. Got a little screen that goes like this. It's like, ooh, cool. So this is the light. It comes with a USB Type-C charging cable. If I open it up, there's also a diffuser and a manual that comes in English and Chinese. So since it comes with a USB-C cable, I can safely assume it does take USB-C to charge, which it does right here. So this is an interesting about this light, but let's turn it on first. It does have a little screen in the back here. I can see a Bluetooth logo already flashing. I know that it can actually connect to your phone. I did check out their website. They do have an app that goes with this that allows you to actually change color, also pick colors. One thing is that they also allows you to do like a special patterns with multiple lights, which is actually pretty interesting. The reason why you can do that because the difference between this light and the other ones I played with before is that the magnet is not just on the back. The magnet is actually on all three sides except the top side, which are where the buttons and controls are. What you can do with them is that you can actually chain them together like this. And you can chain multiple of them together like this. Of course, you can also have them back to back. I guess you can, you know, put it inside, but you can form them into a giant wall or like even, you know, a 4x4 like this, or even more if you know, get more of them, which is actually might be quite interesting. I have never used any of the lights that allows me to put them together like this in a magnet weight. It seems pretty strong, so that's a good thing. I feel pretty safe. Like I am shaking it pretty hard and it is pretty sturdy. Let's turn them on. Haha. As you can see, they're just like most RGB light these days, which is pretty common. You have CCT, which is just, you know, white lights. You can choose different color temperature. There is also HSI, which you can choose hue, saturation, and intensity. So let's say I pick this to 73 degree at 100%, intensity at 100. There you go. So it's a bit yellow. Other than that, you also have the RGB selector, so you can just put in RGB and white. There's also special effects as well. So I'm guessing, yep, the standards nowadays, which is like paparazzi, party, lightning, TV, candle, firework, police car. So pretty standard. I'm sorry, I set it to 100%, so it's pretty bright. So I'm gonna set them all at about 10%. And I have actually compared to other ones that I have used before, other RGB portable lights. They are comparable to a lot of them out there already. They come with very interesting price points. At the recording of this video, each one of these is only about $80. It comes with a light, it comes with a cable, it comes with a diffusion case. The only thing that it doesn't come with is a carrying case. If you feel like you need a carrying case, then you might need to get an additional one. This light might not be for you. That's not really that big of a deal. The diffuser box fits it perfectly snug, so that's great. At the bottom, there's also a 1/4-20 mount for you to, you know, put it on any light stand, or you can even get something from SmallRig that can allow you to put it on top of your camera, so that's quite useful. One of the very, very interesting thing I have seen so far today is that this LED screen also show you a hours or time of how long your battery lasts. The interesting part about this is that it changes based on the setting you're using. For this one particular, I'm using 10%, 4500 temperature. It's showing 13 hours. But watch, if I change the percentage, the intensity to, let's say, 100%, the time actually change instantly to reflect how much battery it lasts. So right now I'm at 100% intensity at still 4500 color temperature. It's showing me 2.7 hours compared to much longer when I had a lower percentage. So I'm gonna bring it back down to maybe 5%, and it is now showing me 16.5 hours. So it changed instantly to tell you how much battery you have, which is actually very useful. When you're out there on the field, most of the time you're using this kind of portable RGB lights is that it shows you 3 to 4 battery logo signal to tell you like, oh, you have a little bit battery left, for like, 100%, 75%, 50%, 25%, or less. But you don't know exactly how long that lasts, especially since each light has, battery size, different brightness, so you don't really know. This one tells you exactly how long you can use the lights. It's actually very useful, especially maybe have a longer shoot that you have to conserve your battery and you can, recharge your light. So you can decide like, oh, my shoot's gonna last, let's say, 6 hours today. I know exactly how long the battery lasts, so that is actually pretty cool. I haven't tracked how accurate it is, but even a good estimate like this is very, very useful. Speaking of charging though, this also supports quick charging, which on the website said that you can charge the full thing in about 2 hours, I believe. But the only thing that I don't see from this compared to some of the RGB lights before is wireless charging. Not that big of a deal because wireless charging usually is slower anyway, but if that's something you really need, then this doesn't come with wireless charging, just for your information. But yeah, that's about it. I am gonna use this light, in my future shoots and give it a try and see how it works. Oh shoot, even with this diffuser, it still stick together. You know what? I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try putting 2 diffusers together and then see if they still stick. All right, let's see if it's gonna work. It still works. It's obviously not as strong as earlier, but unless you're in an earthquake area or you're like shaking it violently, I think it should be fine. So an interesting about this is that since it has magnets on the back and the side, you can be a little bit more creative on how to use this lights now. Normally you need a really flat surface or at least a metal surface to stick it on flat against a certain object. If it's a pole, sometimes get trickier. You can now stick it to the side of, like, imagine if this is a pole. You can stick it to the side and then maybe put 2 on each side. So it might create a more dynamic light kind of situation. I haven't tried out yet, but this is something that I might explore now. Before I couldn't. It's just always just, flat in front of whatever metal surface I'm using. But now I can put 2 lights on one metal surface if it's like a pole or something. So that's gonna be interesting to try out. Possibly make my photos a bit more fun. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.